We gardeners are a pretty competitive lot. We all want to have the greenest lawn. Great gobs of colour shining through, as well as lots of fruiting trees just dripping with bright oranges or unusual fruits like custard apples. I'm going to show you a new way of gardening that's millions of years in the making. New from Sea Salt is a product gardeners have been anticipating for years. It's called Sea Salt Plus Nutrients. It's a combination of pelletised compost, seaweed and organic matter with fast-acting nutrients as well as trace elements. I like the fact that these are gentle fertilisers that work with soil-borne organisms to enhance growth, flowering and fruiting in plants, as opposed to high-nitrogen synthetic fertilisers that tend to chew up the valuable soil carbon. So I call this working with nature. The addition of seaweed extracts stimulates root activity, which is the base of all growth and performance in plants. This also helps the formulation to pass the all-important earthworm happiness test. If you have earthworms, they're happy. If not happy, they disappear. There are 3 formulations that cover pretty much anything that grows outdoors. Now, if you have a small garden, you might be better off just to go for this one, the all-purpose mix. You can use it all around the garden, including the lawn. The roses and flowers formulation is bolstered with additional potash to boost flower formation. Just the shot for this glorious hedge of this old-fashioned rose called crepuscule. Here's my tip for roses. As soon as the flush of flowering is over, lightly trim your rose bushes and feed them immediately. Before you know it, they'll be back in bloom. In the orchard, it's early spring, the perfect time to be feeding all of your fruiting trees, including citrus. And this is the brew, it's got the lot. Now I've been applying that in the drip zone, which is the area under the edge of the foliage. And down there, that's where all the feeder roots are concentrated. Apply Sea Salt Plus Nutrients every 6 to 8 weeks during the growing season. This means right through to late autumn. One last tip, I like to hoe the fertiliser in through the mulch and then give it a jolly good drink. Do that and your garden will be the envy of the street.